Welcome to the PIMI setup highlights for episode number 239. First set of the day was submitted by Ruel.
What are your thoughts on the white lights throughout the rest of the setup? Is it something that he can maintain year round?
I think so. I mean, white on white on white. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of that. But you know what? I think it works. You know what? White lights are fine all year round.
Is that a dog under there?
I think so.
Woof or woof. Honestly, that's adorable. Actually, it looks like a cardboard box.
Yeah, it looks like a box.
Yo, that's actually really cool. If you flip it over, it looks like a stool.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why he did it.
Thank God the PC's not like heavy as hell.
I was going to say,
crush them.
Probably not a good spot for your PC. I would like to see maybe something go on with the rest of the left side of the wall, something up there.
Ruel scored an 80. The next setup was submitted by Tanner.
I'm just looking at this photo in like specific where it's like the bed's there and his couch is there. I love the furniture and all that, but how much room do you have sitting in between there? Like, are you sitting on the bed when you play games, or are you sitting on that couch futon when you're playing games? It's like, I know you're trying to just occupy more wall space with like stuff that you have. I think this photo, you know, all the posters you have on the wall, cool and all that, but I feel like the utilization of the above part above your TV is give or take. I don't really like it that much. I feel like you can better utilize that space.
Yeah, the closet, I think it would have looked better if you just shoved all that shit in there, closed the door, bada bing, bada boom.
Tanner scored 76. The next setup was submitted by Alex.
Basically, well, technically, I would like to see the Mac and all that stuff just shifted over to the right a little bit more, because it's not perfectly centered there, and I'm gonna go a little bit crazy if I keep saying that, especially when the mouse pad can't fit the goddamn mouse. And by doing so, you're going to free up that PS4 a little bit. Even putting the PS4 in vertical mode might even make it look a little bit nicer. Better utilization above the wall. That's impossible. above the desk would definitely be nice, because that's a cool canvas. Why not center it? Why put it in between the goddamn two things?
Alex scored an 82. The next setup was submitted by Celine Dion, or just Dion.
At first, I did definitely think like, maybe that's not in a good spot. But then I thought about it. I'm like, it's actually the perfect spot. Well, I think if anything, he might actually move it when he's using it. But
so it's not a good spot.
No, it's in a spot where he can use his keyboard and mouse and stuff, and then he can just swap the positioning of it. It is a small tabletop. He is fitting studio monitors, a PC, headphones, all that stuff on one desk. So I do think there is maybe too much going on, but the only solution, and this is a solution we give all the time, a bigger, deeper desk. I wonder if like he's in a closet.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's against the wall right now.
Yeah, he's like
and it's like one of those hallways. It's one of those hallways that it spreads out to the left.
Yeah, but he's like taking a photo with the camera below. He's like,
help.
And that's why the photo is literally like tilted, because it's like
Dion scored an 86. The next setup was submitted by Clint.
Yeah, I think this is a great starting point, but no speakers. That's a big no-no from me. I feel like you're missing a lot of accessories on that left side. Yes, technically you do have a lot of great accessories. Really, I like what you're going for with all that stuff, but it just looks so empty, and this is where theme really comes into play. I think the PC could also look a lot nicer in the corner, completely turned. If it has a window, pop some LEDs up in that bitch. Let's see it. Make it a light show. If you did all this in wood class, you know how to make a really cool shelf, and I say this all the time. You could actually put the Xbox 360 on the bottom, so it's just dead on the desk, and then you put like something over it that makes it like a shelf where the PC can go.
I mean, yeah, it's tough to, you know, figure out what he's trying to go for. Like, I don't know how the painting came along. Did he paint it red, and he's like, I like black too, and he starts painting black, because it looks like that's black too. Like he painted the windows,
and it looks like he just painted over the red, and it looks really caked.
Clint scored 78. The next setup was submitted by Glenn.
The PC, that's not a great spot for the PC, especially because you have all this room on a separate Linmon tabletop to the left side. Put it there, make it a display. It's going to look really good, because right now you have the I/O ramming upside, your monitor squishing its booty up against the speaker. Space out the speakers a little bit more. It'll make a lot more sense. The headphones, stuff like that, can stay. You can even put the iPad or the headphones on where the PC is, so you have some sort of symmetry there. It's going to look really, really nice.
I keep looking at this, and it's like it's a unique way to get like a bigger canvas kind of poster look to it. I don't know if it's the glare that's messing with me, or if this is the fact that it's like spaced out like that, and some of them are like tilted a little bit where it's not perfectly even, but.
Not doing it for you?
Not doing it for me, and the fact that it's like a different blue than the blue on your wall and the blue LEDs and all that.
Now you're just talking shit.
It's just like different blues and all that. I wish they were all like the same blue instead of having different blues, but that's just being picky, because this setup is pretty good otherwise.
Glenn scored an 84. The next setup was handled by Adrian.
I think the wall decision's very interesting. Having the controllers is a very awesome idea. Very different. I like it. I think it would have looked better if the walls were freshly painted because goddamn, it looks like there's some poo-poo on it. I also don't think it really made sense with how the posters were. It would have looked better, one, if you had a longer desk that completely fit that wall, of course. But then you basically put the 2 canvas posters there, and then on the left side, that left wall, you could have had all the controllers going up. And that would have looked really, really nice. And then, of course, the main thing comes down to the laptop and the TV. This sort of desk isn't really going to work. What you're going to want to do is have a longer desk that's all super flat. You don't have any pieces that are higher than the other. And then you have the TV as the primary. The laptop's going to be off to the side as a secondary. You don't have to have the keyboard up on the desk and then the keyboard on the keyboard tray because that's not really great for usability.
Adrian scored 72. The final set of the day was submitted by Jonathan.
I really like the secondary monitor up above because he doesn't have room for a left or right. So I really think it's pretty cool how he's able to rig that one up with the monitor arm, get it on down below. It is what it is, and that's all that it is, boys. This desk is so hard because not only is the cable management really hard, it's see-through, open leg space and stuff like that. It's also not that deep. It's also not that big, so it makes for a lot of issues. And he really made it seem like it's deep enough. But is that really the best utilization of the wall space?
Obviously not, but you know what? He probably doesn't have a lot of wall stuff that he actually wants to use, like another poster like that. I don't know. He's just, are you going to put something above the monitors? I feel like putting something above the monitors might look weird. A shelf?
Shelf would make more sense above that, and then the right side where the pug is, that would make more sense for like, really, more shelves could go there, but I think posters would look good.
Jonathan scored an 85. Dion walked away with first place with an 86, but a close tie to Jonathan. Who do you think won? Leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching the Pit My Setup highlights for episode number 239.